Hello everybody, my name is Mason Sharp. In my last speech I asked you, have you ever thought about what it takes to become a pipeline welder? The educational requirements, the skills, the basic materials? Well, today I ask you, have you ever thought about what it's like to be a pipeline welder? The benefits, the work conditions, or the salary? Yeah, I doubt it. Well, we'll get into all that right now. But first, what is a pipeline welder? A pipeline welder is a person who assembles pipelines or modifies or repairs them using welding equipment. Seems pretty straightforward. Now, according to Advanced Technology Institute in an article 5 Red Hot Reasons to Become a Pipe Welder, which was written April 19th, 2016, the first benefit of being a pipeline welder is if you can work on pipe, you can work on just about anything else. See, being a pipeline welder means you have to be very precise and very skilled. And if you are skilled enough in this, you will not have any trouble with basically any other kind of welding there is. Now, the second benefit is if you like to travel a lot, it might be a good job for you. You see, many pipeline welders have to travel in order to get the next pipeline job, whether it be over there, over here, or in Texas, or in North Dakota. So there's a lot of traveling. So if that's something that interests you, it might be a good career choice. The third benefit is you have great job security and good wage. We'll get the wage in a minute. See, what I mean by good job security is many pipeline welders aren't expected to be unemployed anytime soon. In fact, in many, even now and in upcoming years, they're supposed to be a hot commodity. Now, moving on to number 4, once you have enough skill in pipeline, you have opportunities to go into many different industries. Like I said before, if you're good at piping, you're good at many different other kinds of welding. Now, also, you can work on industrial scaffolding because that requires steel pipes. You can work in sewer systems. That also requires piping. There are many different kinds of piping and many other industries of welding you can go into, manufacturing, anything. And number 5, and the most important benefit, it is a flexible long-term career path. Now, what I mean by that is I've known people who have gotten enough experience being a pipeline welder that they started their own company and became very successful because experience is the most important thing in welding. If you have enough of that, you are highly sought after, you get paid a lot more than any other kind of welder. As long as you have enough experience, you'll be sought after whether you're still working for someone or you're freelancing. Now, moving on to work conditions. Now, in the article, What Are the Work Conditions for a Pipeline Welder by Felicia Bay, written July 5th, 2017.com. The first works condition you gotta worry about is many pipeline welders work full-time, 40 to 60 hours a week, rain or shine. Most pipeline welders are outside, but there are some food and beverage pipeline welders that are inside, but for the most part you're going to be outside. So you have to be able to withstand varying weather conditions. Now the second is you have to deal with torches, acetylene torches, hot metals, sparks, toxic chemicals, all during the day. And you might also be working close to machinery. That's why many pipeline bosses always view safety first over comfort. You must be safe. That's why they always require you to wear your correct protective gear. And the third work condition you gotta worry about is many welders inhale fumes, dust, airborne particles. You really need to take care of your lungs, and it's highly recommended you don't smoke cigars or chew. You gotta really take care of your lungs. Wear a respirator if you can, or just wear your mask as long as you can so there's less of a chance of stuff getting in your lungs. You have to worry about certain sicknesses too, like such as welding fume fever, which is a flu-like illness that lasts for 48 hours but is a lot more harmful, let's just say. And last, according to study.com, we're moving on to the wages now, which was updated January 18th, 2020, the average pipeline welder earns $57,000 a year. And of course that varies from state and experience. Like I said, experience is the highest thing. If you have a lot of that, you could be earning over $100,000 a year. Not even if you're freelancing either. You could earn a lot more if you do that. Of course, it does vary from state to state. In order to get the most money, you ought to work in the state like Texas, North Dakota, or Louisiana. You will not get as much money or work if you move to smaller states that don't have much of a need for pipeline business. That includes oil, sewer systems. Of course, they're everywhere, but less in certain areas. Well, thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you all have a beautiful night. I'm sorry this was filmed so late. I had a lot of problems with my other camera. I hope you understand. I'll make sure my next video gets out by Friday or Saturday, so just in case something happens, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Thank you for listening, and thank you for understanding. Have yourself a nice day.